But that's what this video is gonna be about. You're just gonna watch me rearrange my room into something that I like and can deal with until I actually get the money to completely redo my room. Well, so much time has passed since I made that. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So a while ago I made a video about me rearranging my room because I couldn't actually fully redo my room. However, if you've seen that video and now you're watching this video, you would know that I did actually redo my room. So what happened, you might ask? Well, I would assume I probably had a mental breakdown. I hated the video that I was editing and I just never ended up posting it because I thought that it sucked. But thankfully, I refound the video that I had started back last summer, almost a year ago. Plus, I just recently made some changes to my room, but I think for now, I really enjoy the way that it looks. So I just want to share the process with you guys. So without further ado, I'm just gonna walk you through the process of how I completely redid this room. So I started by clearing out everything in my room. You can tell just how plain and boring it used to look before. And before starting the painting process, I took off all the plates that covered the outlets. I put all the pieces in a plastic bag so then that way they wouldn't get lost. And then I had run into my first problem. I was about to start spackling. One of the things that I forgot to take into account was the fact that I have LED lights. Now I could just take them off the wall, throw them away, and buy new ones. But for one, we're kind of balling on a budget here. And for two, that's just kind of a waste. I'm gonna try my hardest to get these off the wall. The only thing I can really think of that could work would probably be wax paper. So I literally have wax paper. Once I'm ready to re-stick it back on the wall, I can just peel off the wax paper and hopefully the stick will still be there. I think this kind of works. It's sticking to the wax paper. Guys, this is a hack. You want to move your LED lights to a different location in your room? Wax paper and painter's tape. Why am I a genius? Literally, I'm a genius, bro. So once everything was off my walls, I spackled the holes where my TV was, and I also had a spackle where I ripped part of the LED lights off my wall. I also used to have a long shelf that was in between my closet and my door, so I took that down and I spackled in those holes because I was gonna put my TV there. Then I took down my old curtains, and then I took off the hardware pieces that held up the curtain rod and I put them in a plastic bag again so then they wouldn't get lost. And from here, I thought that I was ready to start painting. I taped off my light and then I laid out one of those protective canvas thingies so that no paint would get on my carpet. And then I ran into yet another problem. So here's the sitch. I don't have any flat white paint, which is what I need to paint the ceiling. But it's okay, I'm gonna run up to Lowe's, I'm gonna grab some flat white. I also need to grab some angled brushes for cutting the edges. Just kind of come along with me. We're gonna do a little trip to Lowe's. Oh my fucking god, it's so hot right now. I'm literally sweating my arms off. Okay, let's go to Lowe's. But it wasn't a big deal. I just ran into Lowe's to get the paint and the brush that I needed, and then I headed home to start the painting process. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Wow, white. When you're painting a ceiling, you want to start by painting the corners with a paintbrush and then bringing it down just a little bit on the sides of the walls. And then also go in around any light fixtures or fire alarms with a paintbrush because it will be way more precise than trying to roll like, you know what I mean? If there are any painters who are watching this video, comment down below. Tell me how I'm doing. Am I doing a good job or should I really not even be attempting this right now? Let me know. Let's roll up. I literally don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Honestly, that made it easier. And I didn't show this on camera, but when you're painting the trim, especially on the floors, you want to make sure that you vacuum the corners before you do it, because if they're anything like mine, they're probably very dirty and you don't want any dirt or dust to cling to all that wet paint that's on your paintbrush. Once the ceiling and the trim were dry, I started painting the main wall color. For this, I chose a really neutral pale cream color. Before going in with a roller, you want to cut the edges around the trim, the ceiling,
ceiling, any light switches, and any outlets. And then from there, you can go in with the roller and paint the whole rest of the wall. The next day, all my main color walls were dry, so I started on the accent wall. I chose a really nice light olive green, and I think it looks so pretty. It's probably one of my favorite colors.
How are we liking it so far? I really like it. I can't wait for the furniture to go in here. I really think it's gonna pop.
So once all of the walls were completely dry, I went back in with some flat white paint that I used to paint the ceiling and touched up on some imperfections. I put my new curtains back up and I started to put up my shelves. I also built some of the furniture pieces, which was the white cube organizer and then also my plant stand. So all of those previous clips were from the summer of 2021, and now it's about to be the spring of 2022. But now that we're caught back up to present day, I'm gonna show you guys a little room tour and kind of how I have everything set up now. Alright, so this is the final room. So when you first walk in, you obviously see my little plant stand, my TV, hello, hey. Also, hack, if you hate seeing cords, get a cord hider. These are from Lowe's, and I literally just had one that's like matching my wall, and it just basically sticks, and then you fit all your little cords. There's the little side there, and then that's where all the cords, you kind of just slide them in, and then it just looks so much neater. And then going into my closet, I just kind of redid this. If you see my previous videos, you know that it definitely did not look like this. And this little organizer actually used to be underneath my window, and then I moved it, but I thought since most of this already held my clothes, I just decided to put in my closet, so then that way all my clothes could be in one place. And then all the things that are hanging up are just on that side. And then I just have some extra bins that are just like other random stuff like bags, bathing suits. So moving on, we got my little mirror, hey! And then I have my meditation pillow with my squishmallows. Obviously you can see the lovely little collection I got going on. Naked Harry, obviously, had to frame him. Also, this used to be where my other shelf was, because I used to have my desk right underneath here, but I have not spackled the holes, so I just slapped a poster over it and you can't see it, so it's fine. Also, a lovely little Vincent van Gogh poster. My friend Ella gave this to me and I thought it was super cute. This is my desk space. Recently I switched desks with my sister. She actually wanted to downsize and I wanted to upgrade, and she had this lovely L-shaped desk and it has so much extra room. And then I put up this small shelf because I really didn't want a lot of stuff crowding around my desk. And then this is my bed, and I have a growing collection of Minecraft plushies. And then I also have my tapestries. There's one up there and then one over there. And then I have another shelf that just kind of houses like my books and just like random decoration items. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I am super proud of this room. I put so much of my energy into this, and I really just made it into something that I really love being in. But if one of you guys are out there and you're thinking about redoing your room, do it. It is well worth it. Just look how beautiful mine is. Yours could be that beautiful. I'm going to leave links up to my previous videos, one of the rearranging my room video and one of the rearranging my closet video, and then you guys can kind of get a better idea of what my room used to look like before. And yeah, I think that's everything. Bye y'all.